What's going on? So, I haven't made a video in a minute, because I broke my phone. So now I'm filming this on my new phone. It's a Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. And this is my rep, obviously. Something different about it, though. Ooh, I don't know if you could hear that. It is bone dry. So we're going to talk about the importance of oiling your balisongs, making sure they're lubricated, and what to lube and what not to lube. Well, I'll get into like different lubes at a different in a different video. So this is my lube that I made. This is a purple lavender scented lube, which is like really cool to me, at least. I will be selling pretty soon. Still got to get the test batch out to certain people who talk to me on Reddit. I've been dealing with issues with it, so this is like the second or third or fourth or fifth iteration of that, which is nice because I don't want to put out a bad product, basically. So what we're gonna do here? Look at that, nice 1 ounce bottle of lube with the tip. Let me see if I can get this in. So, you heard how it sounded with the completely dry. I took it apart, cleaned it, and now I have this. Work that oil in. Listen. Oh yeah. So lubrication, and at least balisongs, from what I've figured out, is not. Yeah, it feels like a different knife. Lubrication isn't necessarily about free swing or anything, because like look, this has completely free swing. Lubrication is actually about causing less wear to the bushings of your knife. The bushings and the washers, mainly the washers, because the washers ride on the bushings, and the washers also touch the inside of the liners or handles, depending on if your knife is channel or sandwich. But you can hear it also changes the sound profile, because what oil does is it makes tolerances tighter. That's why if you don't have oil in your car, you blow it up. Don't ask me about that. Don't ask me how I know. I'm not on a second motor of my Mazda Speed. Don't worry about it. We're not going to worry about that. At least the second time wasn't due to oil starvation. It blew a head gasket. But that, different video, different day. Basically what it does is makes your tolerances tighter. If this had a little bit of tap, now it has no tap. A little bit of tap. Because I still need to tune it. Just a little bit. Oh. But you can hear, since the tolerances are tighter, there's a little bit of moisture in there. It sounds a whole heck of a lot better. It doesn't sound like a little toy anymore. It sounds like I don't know how to describe it. It's like a machine. But if you oil your knives, there are certain knives I won't oil. I won't oil the tropos because it'll slow down the handles too much. Also dependent on the lubricant. If you use a heavier lube, it'll feel a little bit slower, which is fine for bushing knives. I think that's what people like. And stuff with washers, I usually won't oil, or I'll put a drop of oil in. I'll let the oil kind of like evaporate or get worn more, so it feels like there's not a lubricant in there, but it is still lubricated because of the oil properties. A lot of mumbo jumbo bullshit that goes on with that. But basically, it's to protect your knife against wear that you don't want. Because the more wear, the more tap, the more play. It'll also reduce the amount of play in a knife. That's not necessarily true. It'll still have that wear, but since you have a thin film of oil in the pivots, it will act as kind of a buffer. Like I said, it makes tight tolerances tighter. Makes loose tolerances tighter as well. Basically, oil your knives. Squiddy, don't oil. Benchmade 42, don't oil. Archangel, don't oil. Bushing knives. Max Hayes Petrol. On bushings, not on bearings, because there's two. I would oil. BRS Replicant. Oil. They really like oil. They sound really nice with oil. Like that just. Just sounds so much better with oil. You could feel it in flipping too. You'll feel when your knife is running low, not only by the sound, but the way that the handles feel. They just feel not like loose, because they're not, but they feel less dialed, I guess is a good way to put it. I'm sorry, this is like a super impromptu video. I don't really have a talking point. I just kind of wanted to put something out. The more you learn about knives, because I think I have a little bit of a more beginner audience, just for the sheer fact I put out Nimbali's stuff in the first two videos that I really wanted to talk about knives, which is fine. Totally okay with learning stuff. Drop in the comments if you want more of like technical, like how to tune and how to make, knives do what you want them to do, and to get better with modding and all that, because I can do that if you want. Not gonna ask you to put a like, not gonna ask you to subscribe. Do whatever you want to do. You got one life, live it however you want. That's why I'm dropping an expensive knife all around, because I don't care. You gotta do what you want to do. But look at this thing. There's something about a replicant that just speaks to me. But always oil your knife. This video is a whole lot of nonsense. It's basically a rant, ramble, whatever you want to call it. Oil your knives. There are certain ones you'll know which ones not to oil in your collection, based on how it flips afterwards and which to oil. If you oil a knife that you then figure, oh, I don't want to oil that, just wait to flip it until the oil dries a little bit. I mean, it's oil, it's not going to really dry, but flip it until it gets, there's less oil. I guess that's a good way to put it. I don't know if it evaporates or whatever. You'll figure it out. It's always a fun time to learn about your collection and the intricacies and nuances in the stuff that you own, because everybody has different stuff. Everybody has different tastes. Everybody has different preferences. I'm going to make a video on the rep very soon about the kind of rise and fall and the third-party applications of this knife. I'm kind of excited. I don't have much third-party stuff. but I know a lot. I've seen the evolution of this knife. I've seen what people have made out of them. So kind of be a cool video. But I don't want to talk much more, just because I've wasted enough of your time. Oil your knives. At some point, I will make a video on my oil. I'm not making it now because I'm not happy where it is. Need to get out the test batches, and then I'll make a video. And then the people who have used it can basically leave a comment on that video saying, hey, you're dumb, or hey, no, this is great, or you suck, never make anything again. But oil. Just oil. The sound clip in the beginning should be enough to tell you it's not just a sham. And don't use WD-40. Use an actual oil. If you don't have money to get a real oil from a real maker or something, engine oil will work. Like out of a car. 2-stroke oil will work. Don't use like olive oil because that's kind of gross. It's too thin. Learn what kind of oils you like. If you like thicker oils, if you like thinner oils, learn what sound profile is nice. Ooh, damn. What sound profile you like in a knife? Because this is a heavier weight oil, and it gives you that. Gives you that marble sound. A lot of knives sound different. A lot of knives take better to different oils. It's all a learning process. Everything's a learning process. But that's enough of me talking. If I could backhand fan, that'd be, oh my god. Oh my god. If I could backhand fan, that'd be great. But I'll leave it at that. Do what you want to do. Figure out what you think is best for you. I will be selling mine. I think the price point for that is going to be $10 a bottle, which for the amount, it's going to be nice. It's going to be real nice for new guys. And that lavender smell, solid. I'll come out with different oils, different smells, all that. If people like it, of course. But yeah, that's about it. See you.